Hey guys, Zach with Bare Hands Pro here. This is a video in our series of videos about setting up your company. In this one, we're going to cover changing that inspection order based on your inspection process and then a general overview of what the inspection looks like. In our last video, we just covered setting up users and creating user accounts. So if you have any questions about users, be sure to check that one out. But let's hop into this one. So I'm here on our company admin settings dashboard. I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of this by now. And so basically for inspection order, out of the box, it's going to be set up as the techs will kind of set their stuff up in at the fireplace, and then they will go inspect the stack outside on the roof, and then go back down and finish their inspection inside the home at the firebox. Um, but I know that's not the deal for everyone. Maybe your techs want to start in the firebox questions and then finish on the roof, or vice versa, right? So all you need to do to change that order is select the inspection type. Let's just do masonry open wood, very simple. And so like this height question, this cap question, this crown cap question, I know they're all going to be on the roof questions most of the time, so we're just going to drag them where we want them in the inspection, down at the bottom. Now, if we wanted to save those changes, we just click the save button, cancel to reset it. We can always reset it to defaults. Unfortunately, once you reset it to default, we cannot recover the previous order you had it in. But I know we haven't in this series gone over yet how the inspection process actually works. So let's kind of jump in there and I'll give you a better idea of what you're moving around. So we just go to the dashboards. Let's jump into this inspection. So the inspection process in Bare Hands Pro goes through 4 pages. This first one is going to be where you find the customer, and then it asks a couple overview questions about, is it a level 1, level 2, chimney location, structure, fuel type, that kind of stuff. What the appliance is pretty much you're inspecting, right? So I've pre-filled this one out so you guys aren't having to sit through all the questions. So once we go into the actual inspection page, it's going to be some general overview measurements, and this is used for discovery. If you ever want to sell repairs and stuff, you should have all the measurements you need, and these are all required. But the big thing about Bare Hands Pro is going to be after that section, these are what we call the components right here. So stack height 3-2-10 rule is going to be the first component. And then when you're looking at that 3-2-10 rule, you're pretty much marking satisfactory or defect. So if we mark defect on this, it's going to pull up our responses. It's going to come set with default responses, and then in another video I'm going to show you how to build your own company's responses. The first part of the response is what's wrong, what's the issue with the stack height. And so we can put chimney stack does not meet requirements for height. As soon as you select that, it's going to check your responses and show you any repairs that match the issue that you linked it. So in this one, we only had one repair for chimney stack does not meet the height, and that's rebuild the chimney stack. So we'll click through there. These are the notes that we have attached to this response. We only have one set of notes, so we're just going to click through. And this one didn't have a price set to it yet, so it's going to come out as blank. Now, our tech can also edit these if he wants, because we haven't turned it off yet in the admin settings. So chimney stack does not meet code requirements for height. Our tech can even put maybe 2 feet short if he wants to be specific. And then if our tech knows what the cost of the rebuild is, he can add a price in here, no problem. And then we always try to get a picture of the issue. So let's just put a picture in the stack here for height. And so as soon as they mark defect, this is going to be required. They're going to have at least one response. You can add as many responses as you want though, and at least one picture. Also, you can add as many pictures as you want. So let's scroll down. We got another response here. Let's see how they look after they go through the inspection. Our tech would then hit next. So this is the report part, It's instantly generated. It's meant to go over with the customer on the spot. We're going to have our overview pictures and then our chimney health report card. And then right here, it's going to go through all those issues. So everything we mark defect, on the report part, we're going to get that first what's wrong and then the additional notes. Also, if you set up any recommended repair pictures with the responses, under the pictures of the damage, it's going to show what the repairs would look like. For most of this, we kind of show off what their chimney should look like. And it's going to also say what the recommended repair would be. So for this one, because we put rebuild the top of the chimney stack, we got this great picture of a technician rebuilding a chimney stack, right? And then we also had one that was crown had multiple cracks. We're obviously going to recommend a crown seal. And so we got a great picture of a sealed crown and some good pictures of the cracks here. So the customer can really see what's wrong with their chimney and how we're going to fix it. One thing to note is all those prices we put in will not show up on this page. We always keep the prices off of the report and save that for the next proposal. And then you get a signature from your technician, you mark the damper status, you get a signature from the client that both of them have gone over this report. You decide if you want to send it to them or not, and then you hit next. And so this is going to be the proposal section of recommended repairs. In the proposal section, it's only going to show the issue for the response and then the recommended repair for the response. It will also bring up those recommended repair pictures, so you can go over to the customer what you're going to do, and then you can decide if the customer wants to confirm that repair or not and approve those check repairs. That we will cover in another video, but now you guys should have a good idea of kind of what your techs are going to be doing and how our response system works. Be sure to check out the next videos where I deep dive into the response system and kind of show you how to create your own, add your own pictures, and really make this app your inspection. Thanks for watching, guys.